Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Minecraft 1.18 Challenge World. Now, last week we had a little bit of a mishap. We ended up taking on a raid, and even though we walked away with a couple of totems of undying and ended up getting the post-mortal advancement, well, that fight did not go very well, and we ended up losing the raid. So we did not get the Hero of the Village advancement, which is not particularly great. But I chalk that up to a couple of different issues. One is we didn't have super great armor, and two, we were just not prepared to take on a raid in the village that we walked into. So we're taking a step to remedy that today. I have some ancient debris here that we are smelting down into netherite scrap. I have 19 of them that I've dug up out of the nether, and then we had one piece that we found in the bastion that was down in the nether as well. So we will be making ourselves a full set of netherite armor, and that should help us immensely when it comes to the next little confrontation we end up in. And I'm just having a quick scan around here to see if there's any mobs that have spawned in. And also, I don't know what happened to our uh, iron golem that we had walking around here. Is that him over the horizon? I don't know if it was. But we should be in a better position next time we attempt a raid, and that should help us a fair amount. I'm also going to check and see how our cauldrons up here are doing with powdered snow. I don't know how much work I would do with powdered snow if I was able to collect it, but I'm going to stave off sleeping so I can collect some more of it if that's something that we are to do some more work with. We've got a little bit more time before everything is finished smelting there. So, yeah, things are going pretty well. Now, I know this is going to pause our timer, but let's have a little bit of a look at what we still need to accomplish. So basically, what we are looking to finish out here in our adventure tablet, and we are missing a couple of the secret advancements because they just don't show up. But we've got a lot of things. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to work on getting a sword that has some looting on it so we can get our hands on a trident and hopefully take care of that soon. Whether it's, well, we can get a throwaway joke and very, very frightening at the same time if we end up uh, getting the correct enchantment for it. And then Monster Hunter, there's still a lot of hostile mobs that we need to track down, including the task that I am not looking forward to in any facet, and that is getting a Zoglin over here to the overworld and taking that on. Those things are terrifying. We also have a Star Trader, which is probably one of the easier advancements of the ones that we have remaining. We also have two birds, one arrow, and our ballistic. I know that that's one of the secret advancements here. So we'll have to get that, but first we have to get a crossbow and enchant it with piercing, in the highest level of piercing that we can get as well. Surge Protector should be fairly easy once we have a channeling trident, and or just a lightning storm around a village. And then we're still missing two biomes. I thought that I found one of them in a previous installment, but apparently not. So we'll have to do some research and figure out what we're missing from there. We've still got a bunch of stuff to do in the end, including respawning the Ender Dragon, going out to the end cities, and then the remote getaway city at the end of the game. There's a lot of work that needs to happen there. Tons of things in the nether area, which includes bringing a strider to the overworld and taking it for a ride across lava. We're probably going to need to set up a bunch of cauldrons with lava droppers and just make a bunch of lava sources so we can fill up a section, because a long ride on the overworld I think is a minimum of 60 blocks, and so you're going to need 120 lava sources in order to get that. We've also got a lot of these other ones that are just going to be pretty tedious, but hopefully today we should at least get, or not hopefully, we are guaranteed to today at least get this cover me in debris advancement. And then why not? Let's go ahead and run 1,000 blocks in the nether since we've dug tunnels that are at least that far, and then pop out of a nether portal, and that's where we'll call things for today. Didn't get into some of the other ones that we're missing. The husbandry, of course, we're still missing some cats, and one of them is a black cat, which you can only find in a witch's hut, so that's going to be a little bit of fun to track down. But let's go ahead and get our... Oh gosh. I didn't realize that the phantoms were now spawning in. But if I come over this way, to the point where the cats don't scare them off, I can get another hostile mob taken out. I didn't realize it had been that long since I'd slept. Okay, I got that one pretty good. Here it comes again, and... if we get it this time... Alright, where did this other one go? Either one of these, if we hit it again, we should be in pretty good shape. There's one. There's two. And now we can also... Does that count as an undead mob that can call in reinforcements? I mean, I know it's an undead mob, but that's just kind of weird. Anyway, let's go ahead and make ourselves these... oh, I guess I ended up with 5 pieces. I didn't need that much. But we can go ahead and get ourselves a netherite ingot. Or several netherite ingots. Let's go ahead and take off our armor for a brief moment. And then we'll go ahead and enchant, or not enchant, but improve all of these. And then I will run from that zombie that's chasing me down, because that's mildly problematic. And then we're going to go ahead and sleep the night away, because it's not safe out here. Okay. So, now we have ourselves armor that we can throw on. This should keep us safer as we are getting into some of the trickier advancements in the game. And now, what I have remaining to do today is we're going to take this obsidian, and we're going to head far away in the nether and make our way through a portal so we can get that other advancement at the very least. And I don't know, there it is. There's the flint and steel that I will be needing. We're going to go ahead and leave these cocoa beans behind. And yeah, let's go ahead and make our way far away. All right. Here we are, a reasonable distance away in the nether, and you'll actually recognize this as the nether fortress that we've been hanging out at. So we're going to go ahead and light this with our flint and steel, and upon making our way to the other side, we should have the subspace bubble advancement. Yes, we do. And hey, look, we even ended up in a biome that's kind of cool. Despite the fact that we have already gotten the advancement for finding this particular biome. But hey, you never know. Maybe there's a couple of drowned monuments or something somewhere nearby that we can go and investigate and hopefully find a drowned or some tridents. But that's really going to be everything that I had planned for today. So if you enjoyed today's video, however short it may have been, make sure that you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more daily variety content, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.